Hello everyone, welcome to the Northern Tarot. My name is Andy. Today I will do the reading for the 6th, the 7th and the 8th of January 2023. This is general reading, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay, so about the energies, this is around the full moon time, which is I'm expecting the fullest moon will be on the 7th, around this time. Now this is about clarities gained. There's a couple of things that we are we might fix things at the moment, especially about the love readings that I did on Wednesday. I just accidentally uh, went across a channel of one of the readers that I used to like a lot. I'm not going to say name, but the information is exactly what I provided. So it kind of gave me the ideas of, there's some complications going on, and we don't know why yet. However, there will be clarity gains. There will be the short actions being required here. It's like the king of sword. So there's something needs to be cleared or something needs to be removed. Okay, now about this weekend, the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th, let's go to the cards and we will see what spirits want us to know. Okay, so as usual, we will go to the oracle card first to see what we have for the 6th, the 7th, and the 8th January 2023. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and like, share the video to help my channel to get to extended viewers. And if you already here and want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box. Okay, now let's see what the first card that we have for the next 3 days. The law of grace. So be your divine essence, dissolve all in grace. We were talking about there's some sort of complications or some sort of like situations that people are facing, and it is really visible here that I can see. So spirits actually wants us to always keep the pure heart and make sure you're dealing with things on behalf of your kindness. However, speaking of that, the kindness is something that we would love to share because it makes it more meaningful. However, what I hear is we have to draw the healthy boundary for ourselves because we learned this before. So this is exactly what it says, dissolve all in grace. Now, grace here is not by abusing your kindness and yourself, giving out too much, too generous. Make sure that everything is in balance. Okay, so the second card, let's see what we have. This is the full moon time. So this is actually the first full moon of the year 2023. Now, there's a lot of manifestations that it feels like, it's on the emerging, it's on the way, building up something here. And these, okay, now the second card we have is number 14. It's it's funny, 41 and now 14. So it's 4 and 1. So about changes here coming in. Stand in your power. Be passionate about your visions. Bring out positive change. Now this card is actually saying that you are empowered with the magician's power, ability. Now stand in your power. So there's something that you need to figure out how to attract and draw things toward you, especially when it comes to building new foundations for the new cycle. Be passionate about your vision. So whatever that you're expecting or what you see in your mind, keep focusing on that, because that is how you turning the table work for your own benefit. That is the mind power, and you have that ability in you. We actually all magicians in this life. It's just a matter when we actually recognize that we can do it. Because I promise you that everyone can do it, as long as you trust your vision. Okay, so now let's see with the shadow card. Let's see one card for shadow to see what is that we need to watch out for. Right, so the shadow we have number 32, today for tomorrow. This is quite interesting because I'm feeling like this is not quite something about the healing that you need to get done, but it kind of like reminds you of living in the now. So to allow things to happen, don't try to raise your head to the future, because it will create the control issue. And when that kind of control energies is casting out, you actually slowing down the process of things coming toward you. So just stick to your vision today for tomorrow. Make sure that you happy today. Make sure that you have time for yourself. Don't giving fit in bad energies or negative energies to people, especially those who trying to I don't know why, but I have the feeling there's an energy here that is very passive. And it's, if you in that environment of sharing with those energies, then make sure that you draw your own territory. Don't fit in for those energy, because the higher energies you hold, the more blessings that things will come toward you. Okay, so now about relationship, we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I can see that, and it's actually still the continuer of the love readings that I did on Wednesday. If you're new to the channel, please go back to the love reading playlist and rewatch it, because there's something about you evolved so much, especially when it comes to spiritual growth. Now, I'm not talking about religions, right? Because this is that the general tendencies of people, especially if you're watching tarot, you have a spiritual tendency. Because of your level is upgrading through the transformations last year, especially those last few months of 2022, you start to see things differently. You view things, you understand things. Everything is about energy. You become a little bit more sensitive toward, negativities and things like that. That is the sign of you evolving and growing in the spiritual path. So for that reason, there will be no doubt that ordinary people will find you hard to catch up with or understand you. Now, if you're in that situation, then allow people to some explanation, something like that, communications. And if communication doesn't work, then nothing you can do about it. You just have to stick to your spiritual growth, because that's what we are doing. That is the meaning of living existence. Figure out what is that the challenge that we're dealing with or we register to deal with. What lessons from that, and how it's helped people to grow spiritually speaking. Through this wisdom, spiritual growth is actually wisdom. It's not something too, red tape and complicated. It's the logics, and these answers actually exist every day around us. We just need to figure out, bring it out. It's right there in front of you. And through the spiritual growth, people will go back to the inner child inside them to find the true identity of who you are before you started picking up all these, cultures and your influences from the 3D world, the material world. Okay, now with the tarot, the first card we have, let's see what we have. That's what I say. The King of Swords. I saw the King of Swords. It's been going on for a couple of days now, and it's still that energies. So there are something that you are advised to really, really need to be clear about, or even have to take actions to clear it, to remove it. I don't like this kind of energy, because we all want to be in harmony. However, there's something here. It's like you discover something. Whatever it is, it's gonna be the blessing, trust me. I hope that if people resonate with these energies, understand more when we're sharing all this knowledge. It's all about the blessings to allow you to live, to be aligned with your higher self purpose. And you will know it when you feeling comfortable with your own, in your own skin. So you don't have to live, under people's wishes and look or watch for what people think anymore. Now the challenge is the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. There are something that in the waiting or in the making at the moment, so it's a bit challenging for people if you're trying to pursue something and it's not yet happened. However, we'll clarify this later and we'll see what is that about. Now let's see with the subconsciousness mind. The Hermit. Interesting. Answer. This energy is all about, clarity, answers, something's being revealed. Deceptive energy is being revealed. Something some sort of deceptions in your environment is gonna be shown. Mentality, let's see what we have. Mentality, we have the Page of Wands. You just want to, avoid all these dramas around you. You just want to focus to the futures or to the path that you're being guided through your intuition. There's something about that. And what coming towards you is the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is cool. Now, there will be a lot, I think, if you are having or dealing with trouble at the moment, especially when it comes to emotional life, then don't worry, because things gonna be revealed and, pointed you to the right directions of where the love's supposed to welcome you. Okay, now clarify this King of Swords first. King of Swords. what is the King of Swords thinking? That's what I say. There's something in your environment is very deceptive, something that they are not who they are. So you have to be very, very careful if you in that situations. I can feel it even, before we started the reading. There's something dodgy here. So you will stop it. Now the Hermit. The Hermit is clarified by the King of Cups. There is someone, waiting for your, how I say, there's someone who more treasuring your love, your emotion, your heart, and they looking for the answer. They're waiting for you, because obviously at the moment you are dealing with something, quite confusing in your deceptive, confusing in your environment. So there is someone watching you from distance. It's funny because this is the daily reading, right? But for some reason, as I say, it's still the same theme from that love reading on Wednesday that I did. There's something still continue here. Okay, let's clarify the Ace of Pentacles first, the challenge. The Ace of Pentacles, each challenge is clarified by the Knight of Swords. Yep. So the challenge is how you brave enough to remove the blockage. Let's clarify the Ace of Cups, and then will make sense because, sorry, the page of one first, right? Let's do the page of one first. So your mentality, you just want to feel the energies of your higher self. It's the energies of being free. That is what I see here when people are desiring for freedom. Yep, Six of Swords. So you just want to leave the situation. This is the collective energy that I can feel here. Something very deceptive, something not honest about the situations or people around you, and you just want to walk away, to set off with your own vision. Okay, now what comes to what you, that's the interesting things. It's all, so love is actually visiting you. Maybe when you're least expecting. But be careful around this time because Mercury retrograding, so you might get a lot of old energies coming back, and make sure that you don't fit in, make the same mistakes. The Three of Swords. There will be some breakup. It feels so bad here that I were expecting the Ace. That's why I find it's a bit confusing. Why the Ace of Cups coming in? So there might be a breakup for the new form or new love to grow. Now it can be the renewal of your relationship. It doesn't have to be a breakup. But it also means that there's a couple of people will break up to make up with a different pair of soulmate, because that's more compatible with you. But all I see here is the energies of break up to make up. So it can be within the same couple, or it can be different couples. Okay guys, so this is all I've got for you. I hope these readings resonate, and if you resonate with the energy, please leave me the comment so I know how the situation goes. If you like what I'm doing, please like, share the video, and subscribe to my channel to help it grow. If you want to donate, please find the donate button in the description box, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.